guys, welcome back. This is Jana here. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes for tofu, and the reason why is because tofu is present on my daily life. I kid you not. I eat tofu at least 3 times a week on a bad week. I love it. I would never imagine before going vegan that I was gonna like it so much, but I do. And do I need to mention that it's packed with proteins and it has 0 fat and it has a lot of very nice health benefits. So what's not to like? So today I'm going to show you how to make a spicy braised tofu, Dubu-jorim, because dubu is tofu in Korean. Pretty similar, isn't it? So I'm going to show you how it's made. It's very simple. There's only one ingredient that is not available in all supermarkets, but nowadays it's very easy if you go to an Asian shop, or you can go online and buy it. I'm going to link it below where you can get it, which is the hot pepper flakes. And let's start with I have here my mise en place, which is very important. Before you get into cooking, always prepare and chop and put everything together, your ingredients, because that's going to shorten the time of your cooking, because you know that everything is within a reach of an arm reach. So you're not going to be running around in the kitchen. That helps a lot. I always do that, not only when I'm filming, because this is again one of the things that we get from the cooking school. So let's start with the tofu then. Remember I told you that before cooking with tofu, I always like to put them in a salty water and leave it simmering for 2-3 minutes. This will increase the flavors. It will make the tofu absorb more the flavors, and it's gonna make that not so soggy and not so humid once you pat it dry. So let's get started. First, you pat dry like that. Don't squeeze so much. Oh, by the way, this is firm tofu. You have to make this dish with either firm or extra firm tofu. And then you cut it like so. You make the same cuts. It's incredible how much easier you can pat it dry and then remove most of the water from the tofu once you simmer it. You have to do that. So now, on a skillet or a frying pan, see what I have here? It's like drops. It doesn't get so much into it. This is the best thing I've done, because this way I can control exactly how much oil I want. It's not nice when you put too much oil and then at the end you're like, oh, why did I add too much oil to my food? It's not wise, is it? You don't need to wait until the oil is very hot. You can add the tofu right now. I like doing that because this way it doesn't splash water all over. And there we go. It's nice when you cut the tofu for this dish a little bit more flat instead of squares, because this way you don't need to flip like 4 or 5 times, you know. You just flip it twice. On a medium-high heat, it will take about from 6 to 8 minutes. You can have it like a golden brown, light golden. I like mine light golden, but do as you please. Alright, so now that the tofu is ready, we're going to make the sauce. Super simple, isn't it? Now we're going to put everything together. I'm going to use the same oil as before. this is it, done, ready. Easy, isn't it? Now we're going to have that. I am going to have that with rice, but I'm also going to teach you how to make a nurungi tea, which is the Scotch rice tea. It's really delicious. Sometimes when I make rice, Asian rice, which is the short grain one, I let it almost burn a little bit after I remove all of it. I'm going to show you guys. And then I add some water and drink that tea. It's really good for you. It's packed with antioxidants, and it promotes digestion, and it promotes weight loss. So it tastes so good. It has this nutty flavor. It's really delicious. So let me show you how it's made. After you remove the rice, you turn the heat back on, medium. As soon as you see that it starts to get dark brown but not black, it cannot burn, you add a little bit of water and let it simmer for 30 seconds. And then you can add to your cup and drink it. This is really, really delicious, guys. I promise you. Start doing that, but please don't add salt to the rice, otherwise it's going to taste salty. Okay, so let me transfer these dubu-jorim into a white plate, because this was not the smartest choice of cooking device to use, because it's black, so you can't see the proper contrast, the bright red color. But I'm gonna put it in a proper plate so you can see it. This is just delicious. Now you sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds, a little bit more sesame seeds, some spring onions, and this is it, ready. Super easy, isn't it? I'm going to try right now because it's screaming my name. So rich. It is so spicy and hot, and yet it's fresh. Oh, I love it. You have to make it. I told you before that I have tofu on an average 3-4 times a week, sometimes more. And believe it or not, this is my breakfast. I make it for breakfast. I make it, and then I have with some kimchi, or I have it with rice. And then when I have with rice, I have with I make the nurungi tea. It's like, oh my God, it's so comforting. So this is it for today. I hope you have liked it as much as I did. I love this food. Have you been watching the food tips? You haven't? You have? Okay, click up there. So we have 2 already, more to come. And please subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit the bell button there so you get notified every time I release the new video. And this is it. Pass this video along, so share with your friends and everybody to help the channel to grow. And I see you next time. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Oh my God. It's really delicious.